Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up my dashboard, which I use for social media, for November 15th through the 21st. And the theme I'm going with comes to you from the Facebook group that I'm one of the leaders of, HPTNT Happy Planning Tips and Tricks. It's our HPTNT challenge, and the subject is take a hike or woodland creatures. We like to give you kind of a couple different options, a broader option to interpret. So it is take a hike day. I forget which day this week, but it falls during this week. So I'm going to focus in more on the take a hike portion of this. Not that I love hiking, my husband loves hiking, but I tell you what guys, I sprain my ankle if I even look at a rock wrong. So I'm going to go with another one of these paper rose paper packs. This is the same company, different paper pack than I used last week for the Moody Hues with those gorgeous deep blue roses. This is the Mountain Trek paper pack, and I will try to link this in the description box, this specific one. But again, you can get this from the big scrapbook websites. It is from Australia. I don't know why I'm very into Australia and New Zealand stuff this past year, but so the sheet I'm going with out of that, I actually pulled two different sheets. I pulled this one with, you guys know green is my favorite color, followed very closely by blue. So this sheet just really grabbed my attention. So we're going to use this on the left hand side, and what I thought I would do is mostly cut the sheet so that it mostly focused in on the mountain portion with just a little bit of trees on either side. And then the back sheet of this has all kinds of, like, if you're going to do an overnight hike, all kinds of little things that I can cut out and stick on the page to build the little scene, and maybe to put on the right hand side to kind of tie the two pages together. So definitely going with that. And then I also pulled this sheet, which has just kind of a sky with birds on the back side, but then again a bunch of stuff I can cut out. These are a little bit bigger. I'm not sure I can snag much of these, although I do feel like I should cut out at least one pair of hiking boots, maybe a backpack, because I don't think there were any hiking boots on this page. There's a hat, so I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to have room for. So first thing I want to do is grab my, where is it? My sticker guide for the left hand side of the dashboard layout. I know it's really hard because of the glare, but you can just very faintly see the lines here. And so what I thought I would do is just see if I cut at the width of the page. Yeah, I can, and I bring it down just below this portion of the tree line there as the bottom of the page. Since I'm not really concerned with saving a whole lot of the scene for other uses, I can pretty much cut my chunk right out of the center. So like I said, I want there to be trees on both sides, and then what I'm going to do this particular week is draw in my boxes. Since this is nice and light, I think I can draw on it pretty well. So all right, I think I'll start by, let me grab my super big new toy, my guillotine paper cutter. I'm just gonna sit it right here on my desk. Oh, you guys will have to let me know in the comments if it's worth it for me to take the time to zoom out or not. I love this thing. Oh my gosh, just love it. There you can see the top, but then it's not level on my desk. So, all right. So anyway, let's start by cutting the sheet right below where the trees are gonna stop, right about here, I think. If I look at where that line falls, yeah, I think that's about right. And this is so gorgeous, but I mean, I can't use it for anything. So all right, and then for this side I want to grab about these first two trees. There we go, perfect. All right, so for width I need it to be 7 wide, and I've got it marked. It's off camera, I know, but anyway, there is my 7 wide. Okay, and then for height I need it to be 9 1/4. go. Okay, let's get this off my desk so I have some room. And we'll go ahead and punch. So now if we look at the back side of these pieces of paper, I can try to find some, like the hat is whole, the flashlight, the little hibachi, this little water jug. So we'll look at the back side to chop off. I'll fussy cut those. Okay, so next thing, let's put a November on here. I've been using a lot of my Novembers this month. Something that matches the 2021 as usual. That one kind of matches right there. Let's grab that one. Okay, so I just have a cutting mat, and I'm going to grab my slightly dull craft knife, and I'm going to try to kiss cut. So again, cutting through the sticker, but not the backing. Let's see how I did. There we go. Just going to put this up in the corner where I would normally put it. So then for my boxes, instead of putting big stickers on here, since this is nice and light and relatively unbusy pattern-wise, I'm going to go ahead and just draw in my to-do list. Okay, so this sheet, you may be able to tell, has just a slight bit of gloss to it. So I want to do a quick pen test. I did do a quick pen test. I grabbed my Micron and I just drew down here at the very bottom just to make sure it wasn't going to smear, and it didn't. Like, I didn't wait any time at all for that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and do, let's see, let's go ahead and pick our words, and I'll put my words on, my clear words, and that way then I know where to put my check boxes. So let's go with ideas, because I never use ideas. So I'm just going to line this up. How is that too wide? You guys, how did I do that? I measured. Weird. All right, well, I'm going to have to move November and cut off this side because I don't want to repunch and have my holes be wonky. So I'm going to just peel this up carefully. There we go. And that's okay. I have enough trees on both sides that it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna, I already put my guillotine punch away. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this one. Or guillotine punch, my guillotine cutter. So I don't know how I did that. Well, that's weird. It says it's just about right. It's crooked. How is it crooked? Oh my gosh, I used the guillotine so that it would specifically not be crooked. No, it's not. Is it crooked? It's crooked. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, well, we're just gonna we're gonna go base it off of this bottom corner. I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. It's not though. What the heck? Is this page crooked? I'm gonna pause this and figure this out. I will be right back. Okay, so everything was parallel, but somehow my sides got twisted a little bit, so I did have to trim a little bit off of both sides and repunch. But since these are going to be frankenplaned together, taped back to back, I think you probably won't really notice it a whole lot. Plus, like, it's going to be covered by the discs. So let's put November back on. I'll see if I can cover that tiny little white patch with part of a letter. There we go. That looks fine. I don't know how I did that. I did get my guillotine back out, and there's a little bit of a bubble sometimes if I don't spread my hand out and hold it super flat. So I think that might be what happened. I'll have to be more sensitive to that, I think. All right, so ideas we'll put about here. And then I'm going to put schedule, which is the same thing as filming to me in my mind. So we'll put it parallel, even, there we go. I just love how black stickers show up on light pages like that. I still need YouTube videos off of there. Okay, so I pulled both my square and my round. There's round here and square here, and I thought, why not? So based on my pen test, my micron will work. So I'm just going to speed this up while I go ahead and draw on about 7 of these. I'm just going to go ahead and let the spacing ride. And I'm not going to draw the lines in. I don't feel like I need the lines. Do try to help make it parallel though, so. I'm just going to leave it 7 this week. But I'll try to put my habit trackers down a little bit so that if I need to add an 1/8, I can. Okay, and then as you can see, if I write on this with black pen, it's going to show up just amazingly well. So, okay, so let's switch gears and come over to this side for a little bit. So I'm going to use the swishies again. I know, you guys. I have this sampler pack of 4 swishies. I don't have any nice like light lime green. This is one of the greener swishies I have though. So if I intersperse, I think I'll be fine. And then I have these bullet points to bring more of the green over because it's got this nice like lime green one. So I'm going to speed this up while I put all this stuff on here. I've got my super pointy tweezers from Amazon. Those are for eyelash extensions. So let's go ahead and put these on. I'm just going to go every other one, green, blue, green, blue. You guys, I'm having second thoughts about these washi dots. Let me check my dotting tool and see if there's one that's light enough there. Okay, so I grabbed one of my Zig Clean Color Dot markers with the like bingo tip stamper end, and the reason is because I feel like the blue and the green I already have on the page really do a good job, but I don't have anything lime green, and I really want to bring a little of that lime green over here, and that color is really too light for me to write with. So I'm going to use this. If it bleeds through, it's one of the lighter colors, so hopefully it won't bleed through, but if it does, I'll just franken-plan with another piece of scrapbook paper next week, so I'm not going to let it bug me if it does bleed through. So I'm just going to speed this up again while I do this. So those do need to dry a little bit, but yeah, that's a nice light color. It didn't bleed through at all. So even though I'll probably end up franken-planning next week again anyway. Oh well. Okay, so far so good. All right. So I need to do habit trackers, and like I said, I don't want to put them right up underneath that because I feel like I might want to use put another bullet point on, so maybe I'll kind of stick them down in here somewhere. Ooh. Okay, so these are from, I think these are from one of the Recollections books, or maybe the Craft Smart books. But it's 5 of them all stuck together. But what I like to do, and you can kind of see it with this one, I like to cut the top and the bottom off, or keep the 3 in the center by cutting the top and the bottom off. And I'm just wondering, these are blue and green. I need one more of those. Or I could just do a green one in the middle. Let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna grab my craft knife again. Actually, I'm gonna use scissors for this. Because this is a little reusable sticker paper page, and I don't want to damage it. So I'm gonna grab my big scissors because it's easier to cut a straight line. I'm gonna take one of these and put it with those 2. And I'm gonna cut the top and the bottom off of it so that it doesn't have a rounded bit. So I'm just cutting right on that dotted line. So this actually will end up being 3 separate trackers. But I'm going to stick them together like they were one. I'm going to trim just a little of the bottom off of this one so that it matches. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Yep, I like it. But do I want it there? Do I want it over here and a quote there? I think maybe I'll put them. I'm going to change my mind. So this is filming, and I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way. Shame on me if I do 7 videos. I really should not be doing 7 videos. There. And then we'll put this one over top. It looks a little bit pieced together, but I can live with it. I like that. I just like that color combo. I think it goes well with the page. Okay. So, when I think blue and green, I definitely think the Hustle and Heart book. So let's see what we can find in here. If there's any kind of swishy strip or anything, I can put YouTube videos over that. Here's some nice quotes. Like this green foil, this is super appropriate for this spread. Do what you love and do a whole lot of it. If you believe in yourself, any dream is possible. I like that one. And I feel like it'll fit really nicely right there. Okay, should I just grab it? That's a little purpley blue. I like that. I'm gonna grab that because it fits with social media, but it also kind of fits with my hiking hesitancy. So I want to like to hike, but I just can't relax and enjoy it. I am just too afraid of spraining my ankle, which I have done many, 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 many times over the years. I love that. I really feel like it fits the scene. Okay, next. I could have probably used this book for the entire spread, but I really like what I've got going on, so here we go. There's a lot of gold and brown, and I have literally zero gold and brown. Is there a green one? Oh, there we go. That'll work. Let's pick one that has almost no gold, like maybe this one. It's only got a little tiny bit of gold over there, or this one. Let's use this one. It'll be right next, if I put it on here this way, it'll be right next to the gold discs. It'll be just fine. Yeah, it makes that writing really small, so I'm gonna have to move it up a little bit so I have a full space for Monday. There we go. Okay, let's put YouTube videos in there. Oh my gosh, that goes so well, you guys. Does this book have a page of those little skinny? It does. Excellent. The little skinny words. Okay. So let's look for something down here. I think maybe that dark, dark green. Plans or dreams in the making. Okay. I really think that's about all I needed that book for, you guys. Okay, the last thing I think is to try to bring a little deco over to this side. So I want to look at the stuff I can cut out. So fussy cutting is when you just use a pair of scissors to kind of cut around whatever. And so, there's no coffee pot on here. But that's okay. So I'm just going to pick a couple things, like this canteen. That could be filled with iced coffee, you guys. That could totally be filled with iced coffee. Since these are white and I'm going to stick it on a white sheet, I don't have to be super careful. So let's start cutting stuff out. I will probably speed this up because you guys don't need to sit here and watch me cutting stuff out. That could be like my coffee. That goes really well on there. I want a hat. Uh-oh, I have a kitty here telling me it's lunchtime. Calcifur just showed up, started rubbing his face on stuff, so we'll see. Might have to stop. What else we got? I want this lantern. I think that's pretty cool looking. Hi, baby. You're not gonna let me finish, are ya? As long as he doesn't grab my camera, you guys, we are okay, but if he starts grabbing that, I'm gonna have to stop. And if he starts using his tail to brush all the stuff off the page. It's lunchtime. He's hungry. I haven't done lunch yet. Gowsy. Calcifur. Okay, you guys. I might have to come back. Hey, don't you. I like that down there. Oh, he's trying to grab my antlers now. I have little antlers on for November. See, it's my little headband. He was trying to grab it. Oh, this looks like a coffee pot right here, you guys. Okay, so let's cut that out. It might be too big though. Dude, he's got his paws up on my shoulder trying to grab my antlers. If I cut it straight across the bottom, will it fit here? I could put it there for coffee and just write small. That tail is just playing havoc. And then let's find something. Calcifur! Let's find, I could put this little, I got this little hibachi. I could put the little hibachi down here. I will feed you lunch here in a minute, okay? Might have to move this one down just a little bit so that, yeah, I think I will. I'll move it down so that I don't have to punch it. So, okay. I grab my wax paper and we'll finish this up. We'll put all those little pieces on and then we'll Frankenplan that side. So, I'm just going to put some tape runner on the back sides of these. I feel like this is a little bit big. Maybe if I get rid of the stick. Because the only other thing I could do would be to cut it pretty severely. And then it hardly looks like what it's supposed to look like. So let's just go with that. That'll work. I can make that work. That's as close as I'm going to get to campfire coffee. Just switching. Put this one here. And put this one over there. I don't know why. Hopefully this still looks like a grill. Yep, that still looks like a little camp stove. Anything else? Anything for up there? I don't think so, you guys. I think we're gonna just consider that good. So now for this side, I'm just gonna go, I need to flip from my current week spread to this. So I'm gonna go all the way around this page with some tape runner, even in between the punches. Okay, and then we're gonna line up. Let it fall and press it down, and it's still crooked. Oh well, that's okay. I'm gonna have to practice with that guillotine cutter. All right, let's put it in my planner and see how it looks. Oops, I gotta cut a little tiny little notch out of this one because I went over the hole a little bit. There we go. All right. There we go. I love it. There is my Take a Hike spread in my dashboard social media planner, which is kind of ironic actually because I would have to be totally unplugged to take a hike, which has nothing to do with my social media planner. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to take a stab at a challenge. I really love the way they make you get outside of your comfort zone and think outside the box. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.